than most traders. But okay, so here's a bonus round. I'm going to throw you a curveball. Up, down, or sideways? What do you see here? Up, down, or sideways? This one's a little more tricky. Up, down, or sideways? Robert, yes, I can see you. And by the way, we are going to do a Q&A at the end. We've got hundreds of people here, so I can't keep up with all of the questions. And it's okay. My assistant here is going to flag any questions. We'll try and tag them at the end. All three. Someone saying, yeah, up, down, sideways, up. Overall, up. Yeah, it's a little bit of everything. Up, sideways, down. Yeah, you're getting it. There's a little bit of everything here. Kind of a trick question, but it's making you think. It's making you analyze what you're seeing and make decisions with what you're seeing. And that skill is what I teach most traders, is how to say what you see clearly. So we're going up, sideways, down, up again, and then there's a little sideways and down movement right there. But what you see is the secret. What you see here is the most basic yet most powerful chart reading that puts you ahead of most traders. We're looking at trend phases. They're right there. See, the green is going up, blue is sideways, red down, green up, blue sideways, and down again. Now, this is why most traders fail. They're looking at the most recent bar, like it's some giant crystal ball that's going to tell them the future. They're looking at the charts wrong. You need to zoom out and look at the forest for the trees. They're only looking at what's happening right now, but the wealth is right there in these hidden trend phases. So write this down. If you've got a pen and paper, write this down. The trend is your friend until the bend at the end. We only want to be in the markets when it's going up, and when it stops going up, we get out. Now think about this. I want to relook at some of the charts we showed earlier on, now that you're armed with this new knowledge. Remember earlier on I showed this Bitcoin graph, and it had funny colors on. Maybe you wondered what those colors were. Maybe you didn't. But what you're looking at are trend phases. Now we talk about the money flow. See that big thick line going through the middle? That's our money flow. That's our river. And by looking at this, we can tell what's going on in the markets. Now you can see those green points. Boom. During that green trend phase, when it started and when it ended, that shows you the growth. That shows you the money. You get in when it starts being green, you get out when it stops. Because if it goes blue, well, that may be pausing or starting to go down. And then you can see another zone here, green trend phase right there. Boom, and it went up like a bloody rocket. Here's another one right there. Here's another one right there. You see that? Now there's a little one in there that failed. Okay, and that was what we call a break even. Like I said, you're not going to win every time, but that broke even. So we didn't make any money. We didn't lose any money. And you can see these red zones. These are when the markets went down and down. Now you can make money when the markets go down by shorting. We're not going to talk about that. We're only primarily focused on when it's going up. It's easier, and you don't need stuff like leverage or margin or what have you to do it. Okay, so we're only focused on the greens. Here's another one, Ethereum. We showed you this one. It went up there, up there, up there. Another green trend phase right there, and a green trend phase. You can see very quickly, using these trend phases, where the money is. It's going up when it starts being green, it stops going up when it stops being green, and that's it. We can get in and step into that money flow and make money, and get out when it's not. And you can see there was a couple of losers right there. They didn't really lose, they broke even, but they didn't work out. They didn't make us a lot of money. So that's okay, because that protects our capital. And then you can see the down zones right there. Okay, cool. We can very quickly see where those trend phases are. Here's another one, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one on Luna. And we got a couple here that didn't work out that well. That's okay. Our winners are much bigger than our losers. That's all right. So that protects us, that keeps us out of crashes and down phases, and allows us to focus on making money. So, oh, there's a down phase right there. So you find the right flow and let it take you to profit. Now, like I said earlier on, remember I showed you this, said we're about to enter phase 3. Well, we've come out of a green trend phase. We're in a blue, but you can see it's moving back up. And if it continues to do, I don't know 100% sure, no one does. I don't have a crystal ball, but all the indications are we're moving back ready for phase 3. So being on this training, learning this right now is giving you a massive advantage. So all you do is buy when it starts being green, sell when the green trend phase ends. That's it. That's all you have to do, and you ignore everything else. Pretty simple, right? I mean, we've even got kids doing this right now. They're learning trading, and it is trading by numbers, trading by colors. Now, we call this lazy trading because, hey, one trade could set up for weeks, months. It doesn't matter. As long as it's making money, who cares? But this is a very passive way to trade, and it may only take you 10, 20 minutes a week, or even 10 minutes a day. Doesn't matter. That's not a lot of time, right?